Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy Friday. What it do, gang? We live. We back, man. Welcome back. It's me, your humble host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here. Bringing you another edition of the Starting Five on this lovely Friday. So we gonna jump right into it for y'all. But before you know, it's the lineup review. Going over my best lineup from last night's slate, what we did right, what we did wrong, that sort of thing. So let's get into it. Listen, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so you can be here rocking with us every day when the videos drop. And also, I need you to gently caress that like button for your boy, man. It goes a long way and helps us out, helps us grow over here. We the best kept secret, but we trying not to be for long. All right, get in here, man, and join the family. All right. Also, man, if you just looking for a group home, trying to get some help with your single entries, or you trying to jump into the 20 max game, want to do that, man, join the Patreon link down below, man. We'll be happy to help you out over here with the team. All right, let's get into it. Last night, it's like a half buy-in night. I lost like half my buy-in on both sites. Way got too much of the Nets tomfoolery, man. Oh my God, it was a rough one, man. I had way too much Self Curry last night. Way too much. I was like 65% Self Curry, man, and he absolutely destroyed me. So rough night. This is my best lineup here. This was the $5 single entry actually. Yeah, $5 single entry on this one. 278 finish came in 276 place. You can see at the top, Self Curry 40% on, only 9 points, man. Cam Thomas, 26% on. He gave 26 points. Okay. They just spread the minutes around. Like, I couldn't even believe it. Like, if everybody was getting minutes, everybody getting like 20 to 25 minutes. They played the whole roster, man. I thought it'd be more. I thought the playing time would be more concentrated to guys like Thomas, Curry, Sharp, Harris, but they just spread it all out. So if you dodge the wrong nets last night, you probably made your way to the money. But Self Curry only 9 points. Only played 11 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. Like I said, Laurie Marketing, two guys I was high on yesterday was Marketing and Randall. They was decent. Luckily, nobody went too crazy yesterday on the slate. They was decent enough for me to finish in the money, as you can see. But Marketing that fit right at 15% on gave us 43 fantasy points. Just blah. I would expect more from them in this total game right here. If I tell you the game 131 to 124 and no Clarkson. Now you think Marketing went like a 50 burger, especially if I told you they won. So just didn't quite get the performance we wanted here. Julius Randle, same thing. Another nice scoring game here. He was solid with a double double, but I had him penciled in for at least 50 plus. He only gave us 47 fantasy points at 9.6% on. Then Deron Sharp, heavy on Sharp, like everyone. I didn't care that Nerlens Noel was starting. I thought Sharp was a better play. So did everybody else. 46% on, gave 24 fantasy points. Tyus Jones, I had plenty of him, man. That I told you that a lot of my lineups last night started with Tyus Jones and Seth Curry, man. That was just like cornerstones. But Tyus Jones, 25% on, he gave you 51 fantasy points. Very nice from him. Kelly Olynyk got him at 3.4% on. Just trying to get different. I got the game I wanted. I figured this Utah Orlando game would be high scoring. I wanted to get a couple of pieces of that game. Got a Kelly Olynyk here as well. He gave us 28 fantasy points, just almost 5xing. And then Bobby Portis at 23%. He gave us 49 points. Nice night from him with no Giannis over there. All right, let's go take a look at FanDuel, see what I'm feeling over there. 303 over here. The 222. You know where I stay at over here. Same thing at the top. Tyus Jones, 19% on. He gave 49 fantasy points. We're back to my boy Terry Rozier. I mean, the same thing happened to me on FanDuel too, though. Just too much Self Curry. Way too much. I was so heavy on Self Curry, but you live and you learn. We can't anticipate him only playing 10 minutes. I thought he'd see 25 to 30, so but it happens. It got everybody. So, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but it got a lot of people. But back to the lineup. Terry Rozier, 25% on. Big night for him. Finally, the night we've been looking for from him. Sometimes you just gotta keep playing a guy in DFS, and we've been playing Rozier every slate. It finally paid off for us here, but not that well. Chris Middleton, 21% on. He gave 28 fantasy points. Steph Curry already been through. Paulo Banchero, Like I said, I just wanted as many pieces of that Utah-Orlando game. I felt like it could be one of the primary games on the night. 13% on, he gave you 40 fantasy points. Got Buddy Hield there, 11%. He gave you 36 fantasy points. Went right back to Julius Randle. 44 from him at 6% on FanDuel was solid. Deron Sharp down here, 16% on. And I tried to get a little tricky. I went Sharp and Noel in this. It's a GPP, man. You got to try to switch your lineups up, get a little different. And they were both so cheap. I thought they both could probably return value. I thought Sharp was a better play, but Nerlens Noel, I thought he could get you 20 to 25 fantasy points, just being a big, just down there getting rebounds in general. But only 16 from him. So there you have it, man. My best lineup on FanDuel, 303. Let's get to today's 6-game slate on this Friday and chop it up, all right? At the point guard, I want to look at Spencer Dinwiddie. Don't mind that. I'm still shooting this early. They ain't updated it. It's like 5, 6 in the morning. But Spencer Dinwiddie should be back in line. A lot of those Nets should be back tonight. A lot of them got rest because it was the first leg of a back-to-back. So I'm expecting majority of these Nets back tonight. Spencer Dinwiddie should be good to go. If he isn't, we'll adjust accordingly. But I like him. Love this price tag, $7,300. Going against these Minnesota Timberwolves, a nice matchup. And they got the medium 3 over there in Brooklyn. I call them the medium 3. They're not no big 3, but the medium 3, Dinwiddie, Mikal Bridges, and Cam Johnson, man. All those guys are going to be in play tonight, especially in this matchup. I prefer Dinwiddie and probably Cam Johnson is my favorite two just because of the price on Bridges, but you can get any one of the medium 3 over there. But we going with Dinwiddie at 7,300. Just been performing well, and the minutes have been there. It's a great matchup. We like going right back to him. At the shooting guard, I want to look at D'Angelo Russell. I'm hoping people, his ownership probably be a little lower. It's a decent matchup against the Toronto Raptors, but he should be good to go. Darvin Ham said he'll be back in the starting lineup. So being that's the case, I'm assuming he's full run, which is 30 to 36 minutes, and I like going to him here in this spot, 6,900. Listen, the Lakers are fighting for their life every night, so they come into play. I like D'Angelo Russell here. He, like I said, I'm not worried about his conditioning too much. I think he only missed like 2 weeks, so he should be good to go, and I'm assuming he's good to go in the starting lineup. Give me some D'Angelo Russell. We just need him to get hot from 3 and have a nice shooting night for us. But I know his help will be welcomed by Anthony Davis as he's been carrying the team. So I like getting D'Angelo Russell here at 6,900. At the small forward, just looking for some value. Jaden McDaniels here, coming back to the other side of that Minnesota-Brooklyn game. He's another guy that's been very solid so far this season, playing 30 to 35 minutes. Maybe it can creep up to 37 in tighter ball games here, but the minutes are there, solid production, and he definitely can give you 30, 35 fantasy points. Is definitely a number you can use right here at 4,700 on this small 6-game slate. Well, not small, but medium 6-game slate. At power forward, then we can go right back to Kyle Kuzma. Price only came up $300 from last slate when they played this same Atlanta Hawks team. So people are gonna run right back to this game. I definitely want to get some pieces of it, but I'm not gonna be oversaturated in this game because I know everybody's going. It's another high total game, 1-point spread. And if you played this game last time, stacking this game last time allows you to take down a contest. So undoubtedly, people are going to go back here heavily. I'm going to get some too, starting with Kyle Kuzma here at 7,800. And at the center spot, I want to look at Jared Allen. Another another game where these two teams just played the other day. We saw how that went, very low scoring game. But this price that keeps falling on Jared Allen, man. I like him at 6,200. That's a nice price. That's a nice price tag for a guy of his caliber. A guy who gives you double and multiple block upside every game. At 6,200, I know it's a low total, but he should walk in the gym with a double here in this spot. I like getting to him at 6,200. There you have it, your starting 5 for DraftKings. Spencer Dinwiddie, D'Angelo Russell, Jaden McDaniels, Kyle Kuzma, and Jared Allen. Let's go look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there. All right. Coming in at FanDuel at the top, I want to go right back to Fran VanVleet. Yeah, I know this new for me. I know I don't really like to play the Raptors, but I like this price tag on him. He's been very solid. We all know it's a great matchup against the Los Angeles Lakers. Pace up spot for him. He coming off of criticizing the referees and a $30,000 fine, so he might be coming out a little more aggressive, got some anger to take out. I like getting VanVleet, but he should be good to go here in this spot against the Lakers. Like all that fine stuff aside, he's a very solid player, 8,400. the maestro of this Toronto Raptors offense. Right? Coming at shooting guard, you know I'm going back to my boy Ant-Man. I think he continues his hot shooting. We saw him get it going last game. He was starting to cook, but the blowout kind of shortened his run and didn't let him give us a performance that we really wanted. This time in this spot, going against the Brooklyn Nets, Minnesota needs a win here, man. I think they come out guns a blazing. I think Anthony Edwards leads the show. I think he continues the hot shooting he started last game and gets back into his rhythm. You know what the type of games Anthony Edwards can give you here. I like him in this spot against the Brooklyn Nets. Now, coming in at small forward, want to look at Kyle Kuzma once again. 7,900. Slight little increase over here on FanDuel, but I think it's worth every penny. Love the matchup. Love the game environment. Like I said, I think it's the highest total game on the slate, if not the second highest, but I believe it is at like 239, 240. I don't know what it is. I forgot, but I looked at it already. Definitely one of the highest scoring games on the slate. Everybody going to be trying to get back to this game, and Kyle Kuzma is a piece I like from it. At the power forward, looking at Cam Johnson, he should be back in as well. Like I said, barring any setbacks or anything going on that I don't know about as of yet. But if he's back in the lineup, I'm definitely going to want to get to some Cam Johnson at 5,800. Another 1/3 of the medium 3 over here. The minutes are big for those guys. The production has been very solid. Cam Johnson has been providing excellent fantasy value since coming over to the Nets. So I like going back to him provided he's in the lineup. And then at the bottom, man, looking for some value. I'm looking at Charles Bassey. This is a pure upside play. Everything is in play, but I think it could all break in his favor. What do we know about Charles Bassey? For one, he's going to get 15 to 20 minutes. Should see 15 to 20 minutes regardless. And we've seen him crushing that time span. He can play 16, 17 minutes and get you 30 fantasy points at 4,700. But you couple that with the fact that they're playing the Denver Nuggets here, and Collins gonna have to guard Jokic, so could be some potential foul trouble for Collins that could see Bassey get a few more minutes here. And the cherry on top is Pop. The Spurs don't care about winning. He could just go out there and let Zach Collins play 24 minutes and let Charles Bassey get the other 24. So pure upside play, but I think everything's pointing in the direction for him to give us a nice performance here at 4,700. So I like going back to Charles Bassey right here. All right. There you have it, man. Just starting 5 for FanDuel. Charles Bassey, Cameron Johnson, Kyle Kuzma, Anthony Edwards, and Fred VanVleet. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they most definitely in mine. That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.